Generic greetings and welcome to Gently Packed. Today's beverage is a nice relaxing cup of chamomile tea. So welcome to the demo of Gently Packed. This is a store management game where the cashier, who is in charge of scanning and bagging items, making sure they fit in the receptacles correctly and, well, don't spill over. There might be certain requirements like placing items in certain bags or being at underweight, etc. We also have a store management type of mini game as well, where we have to buy in items and go to the wholesaler, get upgrades. So our role is actually not that well defined. Essentially, we're running a store, and, well, I've played a fair few of these sort of bagging, packing mini games. I find them quite moorish and quite relaxing experience for the most part, but obviously your mileage may vary on this one. We'll see what it has to offer. Either way, let's go to new game and I'll show you a little bit of it. As always, links are in the description. So when a customer arrives, their items appear on the conveyor belt. Yes, we can see we've got a leek, banana, or two bananas. Bananas? Anyway. And an apple by the look of it. First, pick a bag for the items. We'll pick this bag here. It shows us the weight. And grab an item, scan it, and place it in the bag. So the leek, we'll go scan. Use the rotate buttons to turn the leek so it fits in the bag, which is Q and E. And we can see it has a overall sizing, which is going to go there. And it's 0.3 kg. So we'll scan the bananas, and those can go in there. And then the apple, and then that is done because the conveyor belt is finished. Now you can complete the checkout and take the customer's money. So we'll say done. The total price is 4.77. They have given us 10, so we'll take that. And then we need to give them the change. So it's 4.77. They give us 10. We need total change of 5.23. So it's 5, and it is 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, and then we will say done. So very standard sort of scanning shop simulator minigame here. Let's just go ahead and complete this one. So we'll go through. So the change is 1:22 and then done. You can see there's a time on the top left there as well. And so this person has a requirement of less than 3 bags. I think that's what it means. Did I try to put that in before scanning it? I bet it shouts at us. Yes, there you go. You can't place an unscanned item in the bag. Okay, so we'll scan these items in like this, and you can see I'm placing them in the bag like so. This is, we got some salmon by the look of it. I didn't scan it. There we go. And a chicken, and then I'm not really too sure what this is. It's one of them, that's for sure. And the question is, can I rearrange these? Can I rearrange these? I can, and I might have to just use another bag. Let's just make it easier on everybody involved. So that will be fine, and that will be fine, and then say done. So we've got less than the 3 bags. I don't know if it costs us for using bags. Anyway, let's go for 20, 30. Sorry, so the change is, let me take that back, is only 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was going to give them lots back because I was looking at the other one. This guy has got some bread, so we'll put bread there, more bread, bacon sandwich, looks to be some tuna steak, and there you go. So I'm reminded of the sketch from the Fast Show where someone was scanning items, and she was commenting on the items that were going in there. There's me speaking to the young crowd talking about a show that's not been on in 3 decades. It's a very good sketch though, from what I remember. Anyway, and let's go with the change. There we go. So total customers served is 4, total earnings is 87.59, tips is 7.43, scanned products is 24. There was a time on the top left, we just ran out of time there, but we'll end the day. Time to restock. Visit the wholesaler to buy goods for your store. Let's go there. Restock here. Customers only buy categories you have in stock. So we've got bakery box, vegetable box, and then a meat box, and we'll buy 1, 2, 3 of each. There's the symbol at the bottom to show you how many we've got. Well, I'll do a little bit more then, like so. And does one customer just, if say there's 1 red onion on the belt, does that mean that's 1 box, or is it? Again, I don't know actually how it calculates that, but we'll try and work it out. Shop upgrades are purchased here after the corporation. So you've got a paper bag, credit cards, a tip jar, and the packing manual, and stickers which are locked. Again, it doesn't tell me what any of them do. Credit cards is another way to pay. Tip jar will probably gain more money from tips. Packing manual, no idea. I bought it now though, so I guess that's fine. It also says the bank. The player repays their debt here, so we can go to the bank and we can. Oh, we get a number which is 129, and there we go. So next customer, please. Okay, we have apparently got a 5,000 generic units of currency loan. Would you like to pay your loan today? Maybe later. What else have we got? We got fresh fish. We got a fish market. We also have a farm, so locally sourced produce by the look of it. Let's just go to my store and we will start a new day. So customers come in here and we will go ahead and continue with our day. So scanning, so we've got, I'm going to put the pickle there. We've got drumsticks, we've got some bread. I can't really rotate that, and that one's not going to go there. We've got this meat of some kind. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit all of this in one bag. It's not going to happen. I'm going to have to use another one. Again, I'm not too sure if the bag's costing money. Although, actually, wait. I've just realised we've got 2 layers here. So I could probably say put that there, then go to layer number 2, and then just shove it in there. So why do I not do that? You put it on top of one another and we'll get rid of that one. There you go. Okay. Game didn't tell us to do that. We just sort of figured it out our own selves. Let's go with 50, 78, and we're done. And there we go. So we go for some, what is that? Some sort of leafy greens. Got some bacon. We've got a chicken. We've got some... Maybe smoked bacon, maybe different types of some kind. We've got a bagel, I think it is, a pepper, a red onion, and then some sort of massive cake or flan, which goes over there. I assume, yes, you have to place it on top of the items. Now, I don't know whether the game simulates things like, so for example, you put bread on the bottom, a loaf of bread on the bottom, or a very delicate, say, cake of some kind. Like a nice gâteau or like a trifle, and then you proceed to put a massively heavy thing on the top, whether it breaks. I don't know if it's does that at the moment, or whether they're even going down that route. But yes, let's go with the change because time does tick away. Less than 2 bags this person is requesting, so we'll go for the bread, go for this sort of ring of sausage. The pepper will fit in there, will it? Yes, very good. The pickle will go in there, yeah. And then we got a chicken, which ain't going to go in there, and salmon, which ain't going to go in there, but the spring onion will. But I can go to the top here, and then we'll put the chicken and the salmon, and there you go. Less than 2 bags. Yeah, we got it in the one. So we'll give the change, which is 150, 65, 6, 7, 8, and that's done. Okay, so we'll continue on. So we'll go with some burgers. We'll go for a yellow pepper. Oh, is that a pepper? Or is that an apple? I guess it's a apple. We got a carrot. Go in there. Potato, and then some cookies, and then we'll say done, and we'll give them the change, which is 1, 2, 3, 10, 15, 17, and there you go. And then the last person, which is requesting less than 2 bags again. So we got some probably chicken breasts. We've got some processed meat of some kind there. Sorry about this one here, which you can see has this weird shape to it, and the emoji, we're going to go for the bagel, some salmon, and then we're going to go to layer 2, and then we'll go put in the cookies, and looks to be chicken thighs maybe, and then once again done, and we have completed the requirement from the customer, which is to only put it in less than 2 bags. I guess as we're packing this, it would be well within our discretion, I guess. But either way, we have followed through on that one, and everything seems to be good. No damaged products as well, so it probably does simulate that. Let me go over to the wholesaler, and looks to be the vegetable box has gone down a little bit and has the meat box. And we'll see about Corp. We have... what's our next goal? I don't know. There's also this... other one here, which I'm going to try and look at. Start the new day, and then I'm going to go to here. I don't know. Is it just that? Anyway, less than 2 bags, so we'll go ahead and do this. I'm going to scan some of them just so the belt comes along like so. Because anything that's just a big, like a big item is great because we can just sort of shove it there. Whereas some of them obviously require certain positions, so that won't go in there. And that is, what is that? Is that a pomegranate or something? I'm not sure. Let's go with layer 2. So that can go in here. That can go in here, and then the cookies could go in there. Should be fine. We'll say done. Less than 2 bags, all completed. And it's 1, 2, 3, 50, 79, and then done. I'm just going to look out my money here because I want to see if a bag does cost money. Yes, it only costs 10. So is there really any reason to be overly concerned on what you use bag-wise? I don't think so. Unless they have very specific. I mean, probably got a layer 2. We might be able to fit everything in. Yes and yes. Like I say, I don't think we need to be too concerned exactly how many bags we use, considering that the bag seems to be unlimited and the price is negligible. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. I should use a 25 there, but it doesn't really matter. 5, 6, 7, and there we go. There is that. And less than 2 bags, no problem. I will try and do that. So we'll put in our bread. We'll put in the spring onion. Obviously, there might be different names depending on your locale. Different countries have different names of things, obviously. We're going to have to see if we can fit that in there. And looks to be some greens of some kind. That's all good. So less than 2 bags is definitely completed. It is 1, 2, and it is 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there we go. And again, less than 2 bags. So let's continue scanning. So these can go in here. We've got all these in a nice orderly row, which is great. Let's go in, say there. We got some garlic, bulb of garlic there. I'll place that a little bit further along because I know that the pickle will fit in there, and then that goes in there, and that's definitely done. And it was not too heavy either. So 1, 2, 3. Can you just give them just say 5? No, it looks like you have to give them the exact change for the game to register, which is fine. So yeah, definitely a decent sort of packing mini game going on here. Obviously the inventory management, which in itself back in the day was a big part of certain games. A lot of I'm going to use Diablo, I think, as a direct comparison, however helpful or not that may be, because that's my frame of reference for it. I remember doing that I think it was Diablo anyway. Played I think it was Titan Quest as well, similar thing. Games from this century are also available. So I will go ahead and check our supplies. Our supplies are pretty good. I'm going to go over to the corporation and get ourselves some credit cards. Is fairly obvious. You probably take the credit card and scan it and job done. It's a lot quicker. So we'll do that because we might get more customers. Less than 2 bags they are requesting, so we'll do our best. This one, as you can see, is already going to be probably a little bit more difficult than the previous ones because of just how big some of these items are. Let me just place that there and see if I can fit that in. I don't think I can really do much more than that. So we're going to go for this big loaf of bread and then this sort of... I don't know, is it like a ham or something like that? Less than 2 bags is done. Grab the card and swipe it over the terminal. Oh, there you go. Done. Perfect. Easy. We've got some salmon. We've got pickles, potatoes, a chili. Come on. A bulb of garlic and an apple, or it might be a pepper. And let's go with 5, 20... 6. I could have 25 and 1, but there you go. Hang on. There you go. Doesn't matter. Less than 2 bags. So again, pack the big items in here. What is that, aubergine or eggplant? Some may say. That goes in there. That's not going to go in there. However, That will. And then we'll go to layer 2, which nicely fits those in. Again, the items here, that's all right. Shows shows like what's going on here, the readouts. The time ticks forward regardless of what we do, which is I'm not a big fan of if you're looking at the manual anywhere. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and scan this big dessert of some kind, the big pie thing. That can go there perfectly. There is 3. Oh, what are those? I'm gonna say radish, but don't think so. Not for that colour. Small onions of some kind, of the onion family, I would imagine. That's done, and then yeah. So it is a lot quicker to do the whole using the card. Some people prefer cash. It's perfectly fine. Obviously, personal preference and all of that. Let's go to layer 2 for the big pie or the big flan or whatever it is. Either way, it's sold. And we're making money. Each bag they want to have less than 2.91 kilos. That fits in there. So that's already 3. So I'm gonna have to, whatever this is, it's heavy. Okay, we'll put some bread in there. That's not gonna work out. Put a pepper. Pepper won't be that heavy. And that's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna have to go with a different bag. So I'll put this in first because apparently that's made out of titanium. That seems to be good to me. There you go. Again, we haven't been given any directive as to what we can put in what bags. So I might say only put like meat in one bag, bakery items in another, fresh produce in another one, or don't mix and match certain products. Similarly for items that might be frozen or chilled or, that sort of thing. Which I would imagine would be an angle that could be looked at. Let's just go with some restocking. I'm going to get maybe at least tier 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, one with tier 6 for everyone, but it doesn't really matter. That'll do. Another day. Okay, I want to get the tip jar. That's my next sort of goal. We have in... Ooh, what is that? Someone says zucchini? Or is it a courgette? I don't know. There's a beetroot, fits in nicely. Some green beans maybe. Less than 2 bags, 2.3 kilos, perfect. And the change is 1, 2, 50, 70, 80, 90, 98. Okay, and we got some cauliflower. We have some meat of some kind. We've got in that, which again, not 100% on it. Bulb of garlic. Bagel. Be careful on this one because this right. This should have been put in first. So I'm going to rip these out. Actually, I probably don't need to do that. I could probably place these in here, knowing that I can go with layer 2, and there they go, right on top. The multiple layers thing surprised me actually. I didn't expect that, and when I say surprised, it's not in a bad way. And well, I've just messed that right up, haven't I? There we go. That can probably rotate around. Yes, and bread's going to go on top. So the rest of it will go in like so, and like that. And these, yeah, the sausages will go there. Bagel's going to be on the top. Just happened to be that all the bread items are on the top there. Scan and done. Less than 2 bags, no problem. For our next customer. And gherkin, some burgers. I'll pull that pickle out there. Is it a pickle? Is it pickled already? I don't know. I'm noticing there's no jars in the game, but maybe that'll be a... You would of course expect that to be an item, because we're only limited so far to the bakery items. So far it's bakery. It's would that go in there nicely? No, it wouldn't. Yeah, there's bakery items. There is... that's going to go on top, isn't it? I didn't scan it either. At least the game does alert us as to when that happened. I think I can pull that out and put that in there, and then that one in there, and then the cauliflower can go on top, which is done. Yes, less than 2 bags. There we go, and done. Yeah, I do expect some more items to be added, and breakables and stuff, and like I say, more things to look at in terms of like products available and requirements. Now that should go on top. Let me scan it first. I'm not going to give them it free. Card payment, and then end the day. What can we get from Corp? We got paper bag and paper bag and the tip jar. Gonna get some more vegetables. This is locked, all this one, so I can't do anything about that one. Okay, couple more days because I want to get the paper bag. Again, I don't know what that affords us. The paper bag. Not really been too. If I move these along, we'll fit them in, won't we? But it's not going to matter because they've already requested that the bag be less than 2.4 kilos. Well, I was trying to keep all of the like meat and poultry together, but looks like it hasn't happened. So far, I haven't been shouted at as to, you know, like if I've messed it up. So, yeah, maybe it does later on. Let's go to the second layer here. Oh. And, oh, that's a good system. I do like that. So I try to place this item in there, and it does go underneath automatically. So that's a good feature. I like that. It means that you don't have to quickly swap between the layers. You don't have to swap between the layers. It automatically does it. So, for example, this carrot, I can say there, and it goes on the layer number 1. Yep. Nice little feature for the game there. Alright, let's go ahead and do some scanning. You notice I'm scanning from, like... I'm scanning the bigger items where possible. Like this. Can these fit in here? No. Okay. So, okay, so we can go layer 2 on that one, I think. And... oh, scanned, of course. Less than 2 bags. We've done that. 1, 2, 3. 50. 60. 9. Less than 3 bags. Right. Challenge accepted. Can we get them in... Can we get them in just 1 bag? I'm going to try. I really am going to try. I don't think I can. Oh, hang on. Yeah, less than 3 bags. It's a 6 kilo bag. That's going to just absolutely smash the the shopping cart there. More like the bag's just going to absolutely give way. You see, we haven't got paper bags in the... Well, there are paper bags in the game, but we haven't got, obviously, one unlocked. I've started with some items that are specifically shaped. Well, every item's got a specific shape. But what I mean is that, yeah, I'm going to have to be careful on where I can place some of these. Why can't that go there? Did I not scan it? Interesting. Okay. I mean, I don't, like I say, I don't need to make it too hard on myself. That'll be fine. 5, 6, 7, 50, 80, 1. And end of day. Paper bag. Tip jar will probably just give us more tips. As for the loan, let's go for 204. Can I just pay back? Oh, looks like I have to pay it in maybe 1 grand increments. How we're doing for vegetables and such. We'll just buy what we can up to 5, and the other ones are locked. Okay. We'll see. Customer asks to use paper bags only. Okay. Fine. Click to continue. Hang on. Help. Help. So paper bag doesn't cost me anything. But I don't know if I can do anything about that. Oh. Okay, right. I think I've... Is it a different size? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the same size. But I can't... I can't come out of that. Okay, well, I'll try and power through over the menu that's glitched out. I'm going to try and power through. Let's see if I can manage that. We have a glitch. Okay. I don't think I can... Right, okay, paper bag. Can I just say yes? I'm just going to... I don't even know what change I need to give. Yeah, so that's that's a bit of Gently Packed. We've had a little glitch at the end there. But anyway, yeah, that's been a bit of Gently Packed. You can sort of see which way the wind's blowing on this one. There's many avenues, I guess they could go with it. Naturally, I think the low-hanging fruit, the obvious ones are, you know, more item varieties and categories, different restrictions. So, like, you wouldn't want to, say, put, like, hot produce next with sort of frozen ones. There might be items that are breakable or sensitive, maybe. Electronics and stuff that maybe might leak or whatever. There's lots of restrictions that sort of put in there and make the game a bit more three-dimensional. But yeah, so far it's a fairly chill one, fairly light as things go, but it is, as I said, a demo. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out yourself. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you'd like to see this sort of thing more, then let me know that too. Either way, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.